University and a part-time lecturer at Political Science Department, also at Rutgers. So a year ago, I have taken a class how to teach online. And last fall, I have taught my interest groups class online. So transition to online teaching for this semester was easier. In January, February, some of the March, I have taught this class face to face, and like everybody else, I am teaching it online now. And these are some of the assignments my students are doing. So let's see. Oops. Yeah, this week, intergovernmental lobbying. So first here readings. Wilson, Johnson, really nice things to read. So what they do about these readings, they do handwritten reading notes. I ask them by Sunday to submit 3 pages of handwritten notes, and they get 3 points if they do it well. Thing is, to avoid copy pasting, some students want me to do typed notes, so they will be allowed to do typed notes. But I insist on handwritten notes because they have to think about reading, and they have to decide what's important and what's worth writing down. Another assignment I do in my class for this week, let's see, lobbying in the news assignment. So this assignment, they have to find an article about this week intergovernmental lobbying. It has to be recent and it has to be unique. They have to check if the article is unique, if it's not posted by some other student. And then they have to record 1 or 2 minute video or audio here in Canvas. Canvas is good about this stuff. And they have to indicate main points, like they have to identify interest group, they have to identify points of access. Yes, guys, I love David Truman. They have to identify lobbying strategies, arguments, etc., etc. So they have to show they know basic concepts in this course. So these are regular assignments. For final assignment, I have final paper. I have recorded how to use RefWorks. I make my students do that, guilty pleasure. So bibliography looks nice and pretty. Here are some resources on writing. Not every student is good writer. Cohesion, clarity, paragraphs, all this stuff, some of them use it. And final paper. So for final paper, they're analyzing current lobbying campaign. It's important the campaign is current. So this way address plagiarism. If nobody has written about it in depth, like they cannot plagiarize. So they have to use Lobbying Disclosure Act or FAIR database, depending on the issue, and give me an analysis of this current lobbying campaign. So I have a link for a rubric. I have 2 papers by other students in my previous classes who have done really well. So they know how they have to model their writing. So if your class is small, like up to 20 students, what you can do and what I have done in the fall when I was teaching this class online, I have done a discussion board. Let's see, reading discussion. So what students did, by Friday they submitted a short video audio answering to questions, like what was new for you in the readings and what was confusing. So they are supposed to ask for help. If nothing is confusing, they just ask a question. And by Sunday, I asked them to record 1 2 minute short video answering a question that was asked by some other students. So Friday main submission, Sunday like short submission, some sort of response. But this thing works only in small classes. For instance, now I have a large class, 30 students. It was not supposed to be online. For online classes, I had a limit, I think, of 20 students, and it made sense. So now I just don't do a reading discussion in any shape or form because I have a life. I cannot die doing all this grading. So I hope this thing helps.